Hi, everyone. It's Deborah with Let's Get Real About Mental Health. I'm just doing a really quick check-in because my channel is all about living living your truth and being open and honest about uh, what we deal with our depression and our mental health issues. So today has been a really, really bad day for me. I've been struggling so much because I had an incident happen last night and I had to make some really hard decisions about what I was going to do about this incident today. Um, I'll just give you a little background. What ended up happening is my PTSD got triggered, and the situation was so intense, and things kept reoccurring to re-heighten my sense of awareness and all that adrenaline, uh, and feeling terrified and not being able to just cry is all I could do, balled up on the floor. Um, it continued on for so long. I believe it was probably about 3 hours, 3.5 hours before I even began to feel like I might be able to be in a place where I could be safe. Um, and I didn't sleep at all last night, because it just every time I'd fall asleep, I'd think something. Um, it's not rational, but this is the way I was thinking last night. Is like I couldn't lay down in the living room because I was too close to the front door and the back door, and I knew the front door and back door were locked, but I was afraid somebody was going to be able to come in my house. Now, keep in mind, I have a dog, and my dog alerts anytime anybody comes anywhere near our house, and he alerted 3 times last night, and it just I was through the absolute through the roof with my anxieties, my adrenaline, my fears, all of that. And then when I finally was able to like go lay down in bed and mm, try to calm down and get a little bit more in a safer spot, then he wouldn't stay away from me. He he had to be touching me all night long. And like I said, it went on for like 3, 4 hours. So I woke up this morning and I just wanted that's what I want to talk about here right now is what PTSD, what when you have those moments where you get triggered, what it feels like the next day and what it looks like. Because as you can see, I'm not my usual peppy self. I didn't do anything with my hair. I did take a shower, so that's a good thing. But I woke up and I felt like I had been run over by a Mack truck. Every single joint in my body hurt. Every muscle in my body was sore. I could not sit still. If I sat still, I had to be moving because I was still just so at such a heightened state. Think that I started feeling even slightly normal until about mm, 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. And it's like 9:30 now. So it's just been a few hours that I began to feel normal. So it was like well over 24 hours that I was experiencing this. And when I talked about, like the hard choices and stuff while I'm trying to get to a place where I can deal with my emotions and put myself in a better place, I really had to start asking myself some really tough questions about whether or not the person that this incident occurred with is healthy for me. Now, don't get me wrong. I care about this person. They have been a good friend to me, but they are not they're not in a place where they are working on improving their situation, and they are very much still where I was probably about 10 or 15 years ago. And I'm not going to go into specifics about it because it's not my story to tell. But what I say by making the hard choices, I had to let that person know today that for my own well-being, for my own emotional and mental health, I have to say we cannot be friends anymore because where you are in your life and what you are doing with your life and how you're dealing with the problems that you have is not conducive to where I am in my life and how I'm dealing with my problems. Because When things go south, I get triggered really badly like I did last night, and I had to decide that I cannot do that anymore. And it's really hard because you have to be honest, and to be honest about it and not feel the guilt, because that when I made that decision, I felt horrible. I felt totally guilty. How could I think abandoning my friend is the answer? But I really had to stop and say, okay, what is the priority here? Your mental health, meaning mine, my mental health has to be a priority. And I have to make it a priority in order to live the type of life that I want to live. I want to be healthy and happy and doing as well as I possibly can. And with that person, if they can get to a point where they are doing better and they're dealing with their stuff and they feel better, like they've really made some strides, I would certainly welcome the friendship back. But I have to, for now, say I cannot be your friend anymore because it's not healthy. Then this isn't just a whim, you guys. We've had like 3 or 4 incidences where I've realized that this is not good, and I've been on that thought process. But after last night, it is so abundantly clear to me now, coming off the incident and starting to think, being able to think and put myself as a priority. I cannot do this anymore. It is not healthy for me. And I unfortunately have had a couple people go, well, I told you so. I told you this was not a healthy thing for you to be doing. Okay, y'all. When you have somebody in your life that's dealing with something like I'm dealing with right now, this is not the time nor the place for I told you so's. This is the time for love and support. And I am well aware that these people are right. I'm well aware that they warned me ahead of time that this was going to be a problem. But you know what? I like to give all people the benefit of the doubt, and I like to try to make the world a better place by being in healthy and loving relationships. And it's not easy. It's not easy for me to sit here and admit this to you guys and tell you what a horrible time I'm having dealing with this. But I know that I'm speaking my truth. And I know that the reason I started this channel was to help other people. And by sharing my experiences that I have and what I'm going through, I'm hoping that one person, will be able to say, hey, you know what? I remember having to do that. I didn't realize what it was at the time, or maybe I need to consider doing that with someone in my life. And, it's okay. It's okay to make yourself a priority. It's absolutely okay to make yourself a priority and realize this is not working for me anymore. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't care about this person. I very much do care about this person, and it really does break my heart, but I can't do it anymore. And I just really, like I said, I really just wanted to get on here and really be open and honest and share these things so that you guys can see that even I feel like I'm in a really good place in my life. And but even in a good place, you can struggle. You can have setbacks, and I feel like today was a complete setback for me. Like I said, it took me hours and hours and hours to even get in a right mindset again. And once I did make those hard choices for myself, and you can tell it's still not easy. But I guess what I really want to put across to you guys, and I want you guys to take away from this video, is that um it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to make those tough decisions when you have, and it's okay to prioritize yourself. Because honestly, those of us who are like, oh, sorry, about dropped you. Those of you who are like me, I put everybody else in front of myself. I want to take care of the entire world, and I can't do that anymore. I have to take care of myself, because who's going to be there for the people that I love I'm not if I'm not taking care of myself, and I can't do those things. Oh, I have a comment. I guess I could read that. Um, my friend Ryan is agreeing with me that it's a difficult place to be. Thank you very much for your support, Ryan. I really appreciate it. She's been my girl for over 20 years now. But you guys, really, honestly, I just wanted to jump on and really just be open and honest with you, so you know that I'm not just coming up with these random things about mental health issues, and I'm going through this stuff. I'm living the same stuff that you guys are living, and I just want to help as many people as I can. And I think the best way for me to do that is to be as real as possible. But with that being said, you guys, I have been up for like 24 hours, and I am at the point where I'm crying over sitting here because my friend watched me on Facebook, and it means a lot for her support. So I think the best thing I can do for myself at this point is to go to bed and maybe get some sleep, and we'll start again tomorrow. I apologize for the length of this being so short, but I just wanted to make sure I got the message out here. And you know what? Just remember, you guys, always just you guys we got to be kind to ourselves. We got to love and support ourselves, because we can't love and support the people in our lives if we don't take care of ourselves. And just remember, please, please be kind to yourselves, and know that I am out here, and I am here if you ever need to talk, you ever want to listen and send me comments. I will be happy to um I'll be happy to read them. I'll be happy to talk to you. Whatever it is, I will be happy to do that. And I'll be happy, like I said, I'll be happy to help. But again, I'm going to go to bed. I love y'all. Thank you for listening and watching. Sorry if I bummed you out, but I think that just it has to be said. Okay. Love y'all. And I will talk to you a little bit later on this week. Have a good night.